This is Conference Championship Week of the 2013 season. Coach Bob Pecknold and the Deacons finish off the regular season with a 10-2 overall record, 7-1 in ACC play. We finished the season with a victory on the road against the Boston College Eagles. Now, we knew entering this game that we were going to be headed to the ACC Championship Game regardless. We clinched the Atlantic Division the week before in overtime in a winner-take-all game at Clemson. We were looking to finish off the year with another victory that would get our 10th win of the season, stay healthy doing so. Boston College not having a very strong season. They were looking to finish things off on a high note. We got out to a nice start in this one, a really impressive 80-yard run from Goolsby to get us on the board in the first quarter. We added another touchdown with a 13-yard pass from Myrick to Fields. Thad Myrick and Bryson Dodds both came out of this game, did not play as much as usual. Got some backups, some playing time as well. Riley Weaver threw a touchdown pass to Lester Wood late in the first half to give us a 21-0 lead. It was that score going into halftime. We extended it to 28-0 here in the third quarter. We were throwing another touchdown pass, this one to Fogel. Boston College got on the board in the third with a field goal. This game seemed to be very well in hand, but the fourth quarter, Boston College fought back to make it very interesting. A 12-yard touchdown pass from Shelby to Singleton. We were able to get a field goal here pretty late in the fourth, seeming like everything was well in hand. It gave us a 21-point lead. But here's a 16-yard touchdown pass from Shelby to Robinson to cut it down to 14 points. Boston College having some success with onside kicks. A 49-yard touchdown pass from Shelby to Cook for the tip. Got them to within 7. They were 2 for 2 on onside kicks, attempting a third one. But we were able to make the recovery and hold off Boston College. Strong push in the end of this game. We put in some backups in the fourth, had to bring back in our starters to make sure we took care of business here. A little too close for comfort, but we get our 10th win of the season. We finish off the regular season with a victory. Now, we are coming off of a very impressive season last year, obviously finishing with an 11-2 record and a victory in the Rose Bowl, but we did not get a chance in the ACC Championship Game. We fell short in the Atlantic Division. Our dream at the start of this season was to win the Atlantic and get to play in the ACC Championship Game, and we did accomplish that. Here's a final look at the ACC Atlantic standings. Number 17 in the coaches poll, 10-2 overall, 7-1 in conference play. Only one victory over a team that is currently ranked. That win over NC State, we needed to have that. If we didn't win that one, NC State could be going to the conference championship game again. Obviously, we needed that victory at Clemson. That was a winner-take-all game. Very strong season for us, very impressive. Clemson is going to finish off the regular season 8-4 overall, 5-3 in conference play. They will finish off with a loss on the road at number 19, South Carolina. So finishing off the season, losing 3 of their last 4. It was a sour end for the Tigers. NC State, number 15 in the country, 9-3 overall, 5-3 in conference play. That loss against us, if they had beaten us, and things played out the same way, they would have won the Atlantic. Took a rough loss against Miami. But they responded, upsetting North Carolina, big rivalry win there, and then defeating Duke on the road for their 9th win. Maryland finishing with a 3-8 overall record, 3-5 in conference play. They finish off the season with a victory at Florida State. Boston College finishes with a 2-9 overall record, 1-7 in conference play. They gave us a real fight at the end there, admiring their effort in the end, but fall a touchdown short, just 2 wins on the season for Boston College. Same with Florida State, incredibly disappointing season for the Seminoles, 2-10 overall, losing their final 4 games, including a 20-point loss on the road at Florida to finish off their season. Seminoles are going to need to regroup and come back stronger next year, but what a win for us in the Atlantic Division. In the Coastal, number 8 in the country, North Carolina, the Tar Heels finished with an 11-1 overall record, 7-1 in conference play. North Carolina was in the national championship picture for a while, then that heartbreaking loss on the road at NC State. But boy, did they ever respond at home against Miami. This was a winner-take-all game in the Coastal Division, with the Atlantic and the Coastal coming down to one game late. And North Carolina just destroying Miami at home. What a win there for the Tar Heels to be going to the ACC Championship Game. Virginia Tech is number 24 in the coaches poll, 8-4 overall, 6-2 in conference play. They finish off the regular season with a victory on the road at Virginia, 37-9. Strong win there for the Hokies. Miami is going to finish off the regular season 8-4 overall, 5-3 in conference play. One win away at the end here from a chance to going back to the ACC Championship Game to possibly repeat. We blew them out earlier in the season. They got blown out by North Carolina to finish off the regular season. Miami's obviously a very talented team, but I don't know, they just maybe don't have the same fight in the end. Our game against them was quite competitive for the most part, but once we started pulling ahead, they didn't really battle back, and I guess that happened against North Carolina as well. Tar Heels running away from them. Virginia, 7-5 overall record, 4-4 in conference play, finishing off the season with a loss against Virginia Tech, their rival. Georgia Tech, 5-6 overall, 4-4 in conference play. They finish off the season with a loss against Georgia. Needed that win to get above 500, but they're not going to be able to do so. And Duke, 4-8 overall, 0-8 in conference play. What a rough ending for Duke after a 4-0 start to this season, dropping their final 8 games. They will not be going bowling. So the Coastal represented by the Tar Heels, the Atlantic represented by the Deacons. There will be a new ACC champion this year. Now let's take a look at the final standings at the end of the regular season. In the BCS, number 1, of course, the Alabama Crimson Tide, 12-0, finishing off the regular season with a 31-9 victory in the Iron Bowl at Auburn. Alabama keeps their winning streak going. What a dynasty the Crimson Tide have going on. BYU, the Cougars are number 2 in the country, 12-0. Finishing off the season with a 3-point win on the road at Houston. Wisconsin, number 3, finishing off the regular season. The victory against Indiana, they're 10-1. Utah, number 4 in the BCS, 11-1 record. Finishing off the year with a 5-point win against Colorado at home. Not a lot of style points in that one, but 11-1. Very strong season from the Utes. Oregon finishes off the year with a 41-10 victory against Oregon State. TCU, an 11-1 record, a 31-24 win against Oklahoma State in their final regular season game. Fresno State, 10-1, number 7 in the BCS. Just the overtime loss against BYU on the road. They finish off the year with a victory against Hawaii. North Carolina, number 8, finishing off the year. They were angry after that loss against NC State. They took it out on the Hurricanes, 52-7. Nebraska, number 9, 10-1, finishing off the year. Victory against Iowa, solid win for them. And USC is number 10 in the BCS with a 10-2 record. They finish off this season with a 10-point win on the road at Notre Dame. That is the top 10 in the BCS. Still a lot to be decided here. Conference Championship Week. Here's the rest of the top 25 in the BCS. We are number 19 in the BCS. Boise State enters the top 25. So here we go. This is Conference Championship Week. There will be champions named here. Of course, in the ACC Championship, we got number 17, Wake Forest, versus number 8, North Carolina. Conference USA Championship game is between ECU and SMU, number 22 in the country. East Carolina versus SMU. The SEC Championship game is number 21 Georgia versus number 1 Alabama. Pac-12 Championship game, number 5 Oregon versus number 4 Utah. The MAC Championship game is Toledo versus Bowling Green. The Mountain West Championship, the first Mountain West Championship game, is between number 7 Fresno State and number 2 BYU, a rematch. BYU just rejoining the Mountain West this year. They were independent last season. And the Big Ten Championship game is between number 9 Nebraska and number 3 Wisconsin. So a lot to be decided here. Obviously, for national championship picture, obviously if Alabama wins, they are in. Alabama will be expected to win against Georgia. Number 2 is still wide up for grabs. BYU likely in the primary position here with a 12-0 record. Mountain West Conference. Not the strongest conference, but they have some solid teams. BYU has won every game. Oregon and Utah, the winner of this one might have a say in the national championship as well. They will certainly have an argument. And Wisconsin, currently number 3, if they're able to get a victory over Nebraska, they will certainly have an argument as well. So a lot to be decided here in, of course, conference championship games and the national championship picture. BCS Bowls about to take shape. What a week this is going to be. Let's go! Dream come true, getting a chance to play in this game. A lot of seniors on this roster. What a year it has been. Some exciting victories that got us to this point. And what a chance we have here. It is a rivalry game as well. Wake Forest and North Carolina were not scheduled to play this season, but we will end up playing anyway. We are number 17. They are number 8. This is the ACC Championship game. Let's go. We enter with a 10-2 overall record. North Carolina an 11-1 overall record, both 7-1 in conference play. North Carolina has won 5 conference championships all time, their last coming in 1980. Wake Forest has won 2 conference championships all time, the last coming in 2006. Last season, early on in the season, North Carolina traveled to Winston-Salem. North Carolina had more yards of total offense in the game, but Wake Forest won the game 34-10. Solid victory for us there early on in the season, but the game was a lot closer than the final score, it felt like, even then. North Carolina, of course, having a tremendous year here. Here's a recap of our season. Nice blowout win against Toledo, close one at Arkansas, 14-point loss at Northwestern, big win against the defending ACC champion Miami Hurricanes, big win against Florida State, seemed like a big win at the time, for sure. Nice win against Pitt, huge win against NC State, solid win against our rival Duke, solid win against Maryland, a loss against Virginia, put everything on the line against Clemson, an OT thrilling win there to send us to the ACC Championship Game, finishing off with a victory against Boston College. North Carolina starting off the season with a solid win on the road at South Carolina. Solid wins against Minnesota, at Maryland, at ECU, blowing out Duke at home, an overtime victory at Virginia Tech. Solid wins against Boston College and Virginia, shutting out an FCS opponent, blowing out Georgia Tech on the road. Heartbreaking loss at NC State, 41-37, and then blowing out Miami. That's That's how we have both gotten here. Both of us are coached by second-year head coaches, Tom Harwell of North Carolina, Bob Pecknold of Wake Forest. This is North Carolina's first ever trip to the ACC Championship Game. North Carolina has appeared in 0 BCS Bowls, 0 Orange Bowls. Wake Forest, this is their second ever appearance in the ACC Championship Game. The other one coming in that 2006 season. Wake Forest was victorious in the ACC title game, 9-6 over Georgia Tech. That was fifth quarter. Jim Grove led. John Abate year for Wake Forest. Wake Forest has appeared in 2 BCS Bowls. Last year, a 38-28 win over Iowa in the Rose Bowl. And in that 2006 year, a trip to the Orange Bowl ending with a 24-13 loss to Louisville. North Carolina is coming off of an 8-5 season last year, ending with a victory in the Independence Bowl over Fresno State. Wake Forest an 11-2 season last year, ending with a Rose Bowl victory over Iowa. Both teams led by senior QBs. North Carolina has a big edge in the rivalry series all time, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a bigger game in this rivalry series all time. This one is for the ACC title. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on. Here are the settings that never change. And we will get out to the 2013 ACC Championship Game. It's a all-North Carolina ACC title. Number 17, Wake Forest versus number 8, North Carolina. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. North Carolina is going to wear Carolina blue helmet, navy blue jerseys. Rivalry game for us. Of course, we're going to go with black pants here. We are all set. Let's do it. Let's get out to Charlotte for this. Come on.
Time for the fans to get settled in their seats. Warm-up's just about over. ACC action about to start. That's going to do it here in the studio, but don't worry, we'll be keeping your finger on the pulse of everything that's going on everywhere else across the country. Right now, it's time for Kickoff, and ESPN's college football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit are on the call. We come to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, the site of this year's ACC Championship Game. This one should be a great one. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews. Nice to have you along with us. Today's game's presented by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve. Our matchup is between the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Tar Heels of North Carolina. just ahead, but first, let's head to midfield for the coin toss. It's brought to you by Spark, to remind you that what you can measure, you can improve.
Beautiful weather we have here in Charlotte for this epic rivalry matchup for the 2013 ACC Championship. It is 10-2 Wake Forest and 11-1 North Carolina. Two rivals that did not play this season, but destined to end up matched in the ACC title game. It seemed this was not the predicted ACC Championship game. Both teams predicted to finish third in their respective divisions, both finishing with 7-1 records in the ACC, earning themselves a trip to this game late in the season with victories in winner-take-all games. We defeated Clemson in overtime to get here. North Carolina blew out the defending ACC champion Miami Hurricanes to get here. Miami won the ACC championship last year 31-10 over NC State. This is the third different team in the past 3 years to represent the Coastal Division. North Carolina is. And we are the fourth different team in the past 4 years to represent the Atlantic Division. So a lot of different teams in the ACC. Both teams very, very excited for this opportunity. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, two North Carolina teams. Dream come true for both teams to be here. And here we go. Let's go, come on.
North Carolina is ready to open this one up.
We are underway. Chip Kelly back in the end zone, is gonna take a knee. And we will have a touch back to start off this ACC Championship game.
Conference USA Championship Game.
Conference USA ECU is going to get an upset over SMU, 38-24.
East Carolina.
East Carolina are champions today.
No score in this one.
Who will be joining them? All right.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive.
Both teams led by senior quarterbacks. We're going to start off with a halfback draw here. Going to get it to Bryson Dodd's going to run out
Nice run to the
right a bit, find some room, nice 6-yard pickup to start things off here. I'll take that.
They're about 4 yards away here
Come on.
second down.
Dodds is going to get forward and get himself a first
Pick
down.
up the first down.
He knew where he had to go to get the first down, and he got there. Nice run.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
I don't think we got again here, first and 10. Got some nice blocking to the outside, gonna get a first down up on the field. Having success on the ground here with Bryson
He
Dodd.
looked very determined and got the first down.
Nice blocking there. Senior halfback using speed. Good ball carrier vision.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50-yard
Wants to go
line.
on the ground again here. We're gonna get to Goolsby. Oh, it's gonna take a big hit at the end of that.
About the 47-yard line.
It's about a 3-yard
The back
gain.
gets 3 on the carry.
This freshman does a good job of reading and reacting to the play from his spot in the secondary, and he makes a good tackle.
It's second down, 7 to go. Ball on the 47.
Look to go to the air here. Myra to Childress. Oh. Wow. A huge hit on Childress. Oh, going low there, taking out his legs, flipping a bit there, not able to hang on to it. Both teams want this bad. It's been great seasons from both teams. Will either end in glory or heartbreak.
Third down, 7 yards
Depending on
to
how
go.
this one
Ball
goes.
on the 47-yard line.
3rd and 7 here. Oh, got it to the Super pass.
Before you go anywhere.
Not a safe pass at all. Really tight coverage and not a lot of room. Credit the
He's
receiver.
absolutely threading the needle there. He's absolutely right. Not a big window. Just trying to fit it in there though. If Lester would have a chance here on 3rd down, he went up and got it. Throw is where it needed to be, but excellent play there
Going
by
after that
Wood.
one and hanging on.
And we are going to
From the
keep this
29-yard
drive
line.
moving up to the
First
29
down.
now. Alright, got to Dodds. Dodds is gonna come inside now to get
Down at the 29-yard line.
anything
That play's
going
going
on.
nowhere.
You give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Myrick floats it up to field. He hangs on.
Around the 11-yard line.
This passing game can be very
Saw some
effective if
space
you don't get
available
enough
for
pressure on the
airfield.
quarterback. They use their personnel well. It can be very
Throwing
tough
the
to
ball
defend.
up to him. Takes a big hit but hangs on to it.
Another big pass there.
Nice opening drive we got going here
From
in
the
this
11-yard line.
ACC title
First
game.
down.
Gonna give the ball to Goolsby here.
Nowhere for him to go.
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
Great game from Jasper Goolsby against Boston College. Haven't seen a ton
From
of
the
action
12-yard
for
line. It's 2nd
2nd
down.
and 11 here. Myrick to Wood. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
You got to give each of these guys credit for getting in sync. Really
What a
fighting
drive.
to create that touchdown.
Incredible completion to Lester Wood earlier in the drive. Kept the chains moving. And then finishing it off there with a touchdown pass. The post pattern, just linebacker, you can see him crashing in. That leaves some space available for the pass. Just throwing him right away. Good job hanging on to it. We strike first here in the ACC Championship. And then Walker has the lead at 7-0 game.
A 10-play, 74-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of
Let's
making
go.
the play calling on that drive. But the defense was on its heels
Let's go.
most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Wake Forest is ready to kick it away. He got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll take over at the 25.
Here comes North Carolina for the first time. It's on 25-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Ricky Howland on the option.
Moses, a huge hit at the end of it.
Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a
Henry
loss of
Reese.
1.
Big hit there.
From their own
Let's go.
24-yard line.
Take another quick look at that. What a play here to set the tone defensively. Just lighting him up there.
2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11 now for North Carolina. Holland looking to pass. Get it to Moses. He's going to get a first down. Nice throw, catch, and run afterwards. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Here came with the blitz, and a quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Oh,
It's another
and Moses on the ground here. 4-yard pickup. Big run there from Moses right up the middle. Come on.
They've got a
I
solid
have better run defense than that.
no, it's not going to
Travis
be
put
that
together
much.
a drive here.
Points up on the board.
North Carolina fell behind 7-0 early against Miami and went on to
receivers.
blow them out. Dang.
Takes the grab and steps out right away.
Excellent pass there by Ricky Holland of North Carolina, throwing it right on the money along the sideline. Tar Heels driving out, looking to tie things up here. On defense. Holland looking to pass screen to Moses.
And they make the stop around the 19-yard
Shakes it
line.
off enough to
Nothing
make
going on that play.
tackle
Well, here I
there.
think the quarterback needs to be a little bit
Ronald
more patient in the
Burton
pocket. That way he can
it
allow his
aims up at
receivers to
the
get
ball.
downfield a little bit before he throws it.
So he's all right. Here comes
Second down and seven
and
coming up
7.
here. Ball on the 19.
Oh.
And he's taken down right around the 10-yard line.
Come on. Find a way, find a way. Dang.
Moore on the inside handoff.
Just shy of the end zone. Worst team destined for defense, able to make a stand there at the end. Oh, touchdown for the Tar Heels. Wellington Daniels. What a year has been for Ricky Holland. Another touchdown pass for him. He is cutting out there. With tangle up. Gets it right to him. Tar Heels an extra point away from tying things up here.
The extra point to tie this game up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A nice 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brad, you and I had an opportunity earlier this week talking in preparation for this game. One thing you and I walked away with is how impressive this guy is as far
Says he's good to go. Keep him in.
This is commitment to trying to make this offense go. Man, that was again fun display this last drive.
Championship game, let's go. He's going to take it out, yard 2 in the end zone. Not
And he
able to
makes it
find
out to
the
about
seam
the
there.
21-yard line.
Start at the 21. Both offenses having success getting in the end zone. Here comes
This
our
is a fun
offensive
game,
game.
and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Myrick to Ross. Oh, I just threw him over there early there. Frustrating. We had him open. Just didn't get turned around in time. Oh, look, they're on the air again here.
From their own 21-yard line.
Just incomplete
Second
enough to
down.
pass again. But oh,
That's a great tackle at the 12.
Just missed on first down, left it open there initially, holding on to the ball too long. We got ourselves a 3rd and long, just like that.
alright. 3rd and 19.
So the sack makes this 3rd and very
Gonna
long.
need a huge play here. Don't turn the ball over. Be smart. Oh no!
Intercepted.
My God, fumble! Yes!
They stripped the ball.
What a moment!
He had better leverage there and he just yanked the ball out.
Thad Myrick threw the interception and then laid a huge hit, forcing a fumble. Wow, we get the ball back. What an incredible play here. Let's take a few more looks at this. 3rd and very long. North Carolina bringing pressure. Looking to try to get a pass off. There's some space, but that is very inaccurate. That's not the throw we needed there. Miscommunication or whatever. Defender makes a great play. Sees it. But instead of hanging his head, he knows he's got to make a play here to avoid giving up a touchdown. Takes out his frustration immediately with a huge hit. And Lester Wood gets the recovery. Wow, what a play that was. 1st and 10 now.
From their own 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at our own 10 after a bizarre play. We try to go on the ground. Dodds tries to cut it back the club.
Picked up a yard of
Nothing
anything.
really there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 10.
And 10 Dodds. No, can't get to the outside.
1-yard loss for the halfback. And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down.
To Wood. Oh, yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Dang, give him a chance there, trying to get it to Lester Wood. Big hit. Not able to come up with it. We're going to have to punt it away.
Is waiting for the snap. He gets it away. And this
Strong
is a really
punt
nice
from
punt.
Walker. No return from North Carolina. So North Carolina is pushed back to their own 44.
With a great passing attack on their last drive.
North Carolina drove right on the field last time. It's good defense.
They had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field.
John Barrett is big hit
Not
there.
behind the line.
Let's go.
The defensive line got such a good push up front that there was no one on the offense to account for the linebacker. And he got through almost
Nothing there
untouched.
from Moses.
Moses losing 3 on the ground.
It's 2nd down.
Motion, option.
Holland on the option.
Able to get to the outside a bit, but great work able to bring him down. Big play.
Big play here, 3rd and 9.
Drops back to pass.
Catch made, we get the tackle made, short of 1st down, great work defense.
We've played 1. We're even at 7 in this one.
It's been an exciting 1st quarter. You can feel the excitement in this stadium. The stadium is packed. All North Carolina ACC Championship Game. And the 2nd quarter is going to start with a massive play here. 4th and 2 coming up. North Carolina keeping their offense on the field. Here's 3rd down, getting some room. Nice strong tackle, able to bring him short. Tar Heel is going to be very, very aggressive here. Just a couple yards past midfield, they're going for it. 1 4th and 2. Let's do it.
It's 4th down. So they're going to go for it here. Look at the throw.
Yes, let's go!
Right up for the first. Looks like they'll turn the ball down.
You know what? I think they still made the right call there.
You really can't say
What a
enough
huge
about
play
this.
by the defense. On 4th and 2, North Carolina being aggressive, rolling out. Ricky Holland has some options here, but we were able to get enough pressure
Duke shaking off his block. Bird coming over, getting pressure on him, hitting him as he throws, not able to get an accurate ball off there. Huge play defense.
Defense, 4th and short, and they really showed up on that play.
We take over
The offense
48.
will start at the 48.
So really nice field position for us. Everything, all in all, works out really nicely. Get the ball just shy of midfield, and we on the ground to
And they get
Dodds
nice
and
yardage
get
on that
off 4.
run. Dodds gets about 4 yards on the play. From the 48-yard line, 2nd down.
Myrick to Fogel. He hangs on in first down. Nice. Fogel with a touchdown reception last week, making a nice catch here, getting us a first down.
First and 10, ball on the 36. Now he tries to buy some time.
Alright, gets the pass off to Dodds.
Down in the open field. They get
Very
5
hard
yards on
work
the
for
play.
that
And it was a simple
5-yard
throw right back to the
completion.
halfback who did a good job of getting some positive yards on the play.
Comes
From the
2nd and 5
31-yard
now.
line, it's 2nd down. They'll work the
Coles
side.
being not able to
Got the
keep doing
corner.
anything there.
Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
And the ball carrier wasn't getting away from that tackle.
Quick pass here.
It's 3rd down and
Come
5
on.
to go. Ball on
3rd
the
and 5, big
31-yard
play.
line.
Going to Wallace. He hangs on first down.
At about the 25-yard line.
Not much room there for Cookie Wallace. He took a big hit at the end of it, but he hangs on. Another real quick look there. Big play here, keeping the chains moving. Great job hanging on to that one.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Under heavy pressure.
Great play there. Very athletic play to get
If you
that
let
pass
this
off,
quarterback
avoid
set the
intentional
throw,
grounding,
he'll kill you all
avoid
day.
sack.
But they got excellent pressure on that
So
play.
things did not go as we had hoped for on that one.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25.
Trying on the ground here. So it's a bit tired. Clemson blocking.
Gets to about the
It's a
24-yard
big
line.
lead
Pick
play
up a
too.
yard to the tailback.
There was simply no
Right
single
back
on
up.
that play. The defender came in and dropped the hammer.
Here we go, 3rd
And this
and
play is
9
number 8
now.
on the drive. He's going to try and scramble.
Mark running.
And
First
he's shuffled
down.
around at the 13-yard line.
Might have had a chance deep on that one, but would have been very difficult to get an accurate throw off the way we were running. Had enough room to get the first down. That would be the right decision for sure. All the way up to the 13 now, first and 10. Goolsby in the backfield.
Makes it to the 12-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
Good stop there by the freshman.
With
You
the
gotta
blocking
be
we're
careful
looking
with his
for.
offensive attack because one missed tackle could mean trouble.
We're just going to take a timeout here.
Their first time out of the half here.
Things settle down. Give Myrick a breather. Get everyone a breather. This is a big part of the game right now. Oh, read option set up. Let's try it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 12.
This way, come on. Hand it off to Dodds. Nice run. Nice run, Bryson Dodds, right up the middle. 3rd and 1 now. Great one with the senior.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
Run it. Come on. Dodds here, touched it.
They'll run and he takes it in. He made a great move to get into the end zone.
There's a
Oh,
perfect
no,
play
let's
call.
go.
They look like they practiced that one a few times.
Little wild turn of events. Myrick throwing the interception deep in our own territory, but immediately making up for it by delivering a huge hit and forcing a fumble, which we were able to recover. And to punt it away, North Carolina went for it very aggressively around midfield and failed. We take full advantage of the short
Tacked on the
field.
extra point.
Get ourselves a touchdown lead here. What a ball game we got going on here. Let's go.
Walker has the ball all teed up and he's ready to kick this one off.
Oh, Walker. Oh, gosh.
And it's
Not a
short
strong
kickoff.
kick at all.
Oh, what a hit. He couldn't find any open field at all there.
Well, Brad, he looked kind of
Struck it.
confused, like he didn't know where he was going from the start.
Well,
With one
If they would have got a
quarter
touchback, it
down,
would
haven't
be a
seen too much
12-yard
separation
difference. So a
between
little bit
these
of a penalty
two.
there.
Might be neck and neck the whole way.
Come on, step up defense. Look on the ground to Moses. A strong run with the quarter will make a nice tackle.
Moses picks up 5
Not
over
gonna make
here.
up for Willie Moses.
Holland gets the call.
nice work.
And he
With
tackled him
Holland
at the
keeping
41.
it on the
Think about
option.
the speed and instinct
We're able to
it
make a
takes for
strong
linebacker to get
tackle.
from his position into the backfield to make a play like that.
It's like a 3rd and 6. Come on, defense.
From their own 41-yard line. 3rd down.
Stop would be huge. Moses in motion rolling out to the left.
Going
Screen.
to the corner.
Oh, and they got enough room.
He gets hit out of bounds. Around the
Getting to
49-yard
Addison,
line.
he's got enough for a 1st down.
They come out of an empty
That
back.
screen was set up very nicely for the Tar Heels.
Very well executed play, and they need to change past midfield now.
Got a receiver and he drops
Throw
it.
that one up there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now.
From the 49-yard line. 2nd down.
Parks in motion. Big hit there by Henry Breeze. Nothing there for the Tar Heels. 3rd and 11
That
coming
was
up.
well defended by this defense.
The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
And here's another 3rd down.
Third and 11 here. Let's go.
He's looking to pass.
Oh! He dropped it!
Concentration.
He got it! Oh. It is a catch. Another look at it. He dropped it initially. Bobbled it big time. But able to... Oh, nice concentration there after initially mishandling it. And not able to get the stop there.
1st and 10, North Carolina now.
He drops back. He launches one for the
Oh,
end
deep.
zone.
Lucas picks it!
Oh, what an interception.
Lucas has got some room here. Turning to the 37, big play by Adrian Lucas.
Trying to force it into the end zone.
Ricky Allen taking a chance for sure.
Don't kill the
Turning it
drive.
to Vincent, not able to. Adrian Lucas. With the INT and a nice return. Huge play defensively. Getting a bit impatient there, one-on-one. Adrian Lucas though able to step up on that one. We take over 37 now.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Wake Forest up 7 points.
Look to run in here, Bryson Dawes, big pickup, first and 10,
Around the
that's midfield.
46-yard line.
When you're running the ball for big chunks of yards like that, you've got something working.
Come on.
From the 46-yard line. First down.
Myrick to Burgess.
Caught by the fullback. Knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Let's try this here.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Dawes not able to get anything there. Shoot, he's got to draw
They
from.
were on him almost
Here
as soon
comes
as he
third and
moved the
13.
handle.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 36.
Myrick to Wood. He got it!
Hit before he can go anywhere.
Let's go. What a play there on 3rd and long.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes
Clutch
before
pass
the game.
that mark
And I
into
have to say,
Lester Wood.
they
He
looked
hangs on
sharp
in
before this one
traffic.
even started.
Huge play here. Moving the chains. Not a ton of room. Releasing it, but excellent work hanging on. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 33 now.
From the 33-yard line. First down. Wake Forest.
Go to
is
Wood
up a
again
score.
if he's open. Oh! Myrick
Boy, was
Case
he
tries to
thrilled as
throw.
he let go of that football.
And he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33. They're changing the play.
Try to run here.
He makes it to the
Bryson Dawes,
32-yard line.
2-yard
And he
pickup.
gets a yard on the run.
The offensive line has got to do a better job of making space because that was just a punishing hit.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 23. He might be playing a cat and mouse game here with the defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a
Deacons on this call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Cannot chew clock until under 30 seconds in the first half.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Come on. Myrick to Wood, got him!
Takes the grab.
Huge play, 1st and goal, but there's a flag. What is it?
I don't really know what this one's for. Let's find out.
Oh! Cookie Wallace is called for holding.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
Big penalty there. Let's take a look at it. Here's Cookie Wallace. Push me to Lester Wood. Right here, I guess this is where they call the hold.
It is downfield, so it's not going to be a big loss from where we started, but 3rd and 7 now.
And so it's another
After
third
that
down
very nice
upcoming
play
here.
is negated.
Wake
Come on.
Forest is up by a touchdown.
Myrick to Fields!
Quick pass.
Let's go!
At the 1.
This is a great pitch and catch combination, and they hook up here for a big-time game.
That's first and goal from the 1. Massive play there, getting it to Eric Fields. Fields running a nice route, just getting enough space. He's brought down inside the 1-yard line. Huge play there. So here we go. Sid cannot shoot clock until under
Hoping
30
to double
seconds
their
in the
lead
first
here as
half.
they close in on the goal
So
line.
we're gonna have to snap this one.
Everybody bunched up tight defensively.
Punch it in with Dawes, and he's not gonna find any
At the
space
2-yard
there.
line.
So we can shoot if we want to, but I don't think so. Actually, try to be a bit quick here. There we go.
That brings up a 2nd and goal. All on the 2.
There we go. I'm trying to run it again here. Try to get to the outside of it more. Dawes is short. We're gonna take our final time.
I think anytime you lose yardage, it's frustrating as a ball carrier. It's
We
very
cannot get
frustrating as a play caller.
taken down
Makes you a little bit
inbounds.
more hesitant maybe
If
to
we
go
do, we
back
have
to a
to
certain
no
play.
huddle. We
The
can't
biggest
get the
thing
field
you
goal. We're
want
not
to
gonna
do
have
as
time to get the
offensive
field goal
coordinator
out.
is get the offense over the sideline after the series, make sure everybody's on the same page, and then show the confidence that you still have in them despite this play, that you're going to go right back to the
Here we
running back
go.
and trust that offensive line.
It's 3rd and goal from the
Let's
2.
go here. Just need
And they're
2
trying to make
yards.
this a 2-possession
Can't
ball
run. We
game.
gotta pass here. We gotta
Wake
throw it in the end
Forest
zone.
is up 7.
Come on.
Back to pass. Heavy pressure.
Guard throws it away. 4th and goal now.
We can either take a 10-point lead into the locker room, or we can go for it. Field goal.
This should be an easy field goal. Wake Forest can make this a 2-possession game with
We're
a field
gonna
goal.
take a delayed game penalty. Try to make this angle a bit easier.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
That's fine. It does accept
They'll
it.
line up for the field goal, and this is
Couple
nothing
over
more than a
here.
chip shot. And the field
He's
goal
got
is
it.
good.
Not exactly right down the middle, but sit inside the upright. And it is 17-7 now. Time running out in the first half. We're gonna split it.
He's out to the 30. Tackle at the 36-yard line.
There is a second left for North Carolina, unfortunately.
The offense will start at the 36.
So we're gonna hang on and play here, make sure nothing crazy happens.
Let's see if a quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. Back to pass. Throws it deep.
Intercepted by Lucas.
And that'll do it for the first half.
So we've played 2 quarters. The Demon Deacons lead 17-7.
What a ball game we got here in the 2013 ACC Championship Game between number 17 Wake Forest and number 8 North Carolina. It is a 17-7 Demon Deacon lead at the half. Here's a look at the team stats for the first half. 174 to 108 in terms of total offense. This defense playing pretty well on both sides in this one. We have got a 10-7 first down advantage. Both sides are 66% on third downs. 3 turnovers to 1 in this one. This is a big difference in the game. Our 1 turnover we got back immediately. North Carolina had one added on the very last play of the game, but very huge play by Thad Meyer, getting the ball back right away for us after the interception very deep in our own territory. We have a big time of possession advantage as well in this one. With the ball much more than the Tar Heels. That mark is 10 of 17, 114 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Like I said, got the interception right back for us. Also sacked once in this one. He's a senior, as well as Bryson Dodds. He's 14 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. A lot of the seniors on this roster dreaming of this ACC Championship Game. Goal all year long. Lester Wood, solid performance out of him, 3 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown. Eric Fields with 2 catches for 47 yards. Henry Reese leading tackler for us. Adrian Lucas has 2 interceptions. Brandon Walker 1 of 1 on field goals, doing his job, extra points, punt as well. Here we go, Ricky Holland of North Carolina. The senior is 9 of 13, 82 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Willie Moses 5 carries, 17 yards. Some different guys getting carries for the Tar Heels. Moses is also the leading receiver for North Carolina. Daniels 2 catches and a touchdown. Joey Willard, the leading tackler for North Carolina. Vilma has an interception but lost the ball on a fumble. And punts from the Tar Heels. We struck first, Tar Heels tied it up. Big turn of events in the second quarter. Tar Heels looked like they were going to have great position to take the lead. It was very quickly erased. 17-7. 2 quarters left to go in the ACC Championship Game. We're kicking off to start things off here.
To start the second half. Both teams are on the
Can we
field
do
and
it?
we're ready to go. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10.
He's got some room. We're going to bring him down here.
Collision. Let's toss it down to Aaron Andrews for an update from the sideline.
Neither team was able to establish a vertical passing threat. And for Wake Forest, their defense has been flying to the ball, forcing 3 turnovers, and their defensive coordinator wants to see that swagger continue in the second half. Brad, back up to you.
Well, this offense will look to improve their results on this series.
Right, here we go. First and 10 for North Carolina from their own 26. First drive, the second half, always an important one. Ricky Holland looking to pass.
He looks to throw on first down.
Oh, got it too far. Twist and made the tackle. Way too much time available for him to throw. He's eventually able to find someone open. To the 40-yard line now is North Carolina. Holland looking to throw it in here.
First down, looking to throw.
Oh, got it to Vincent. Cody will bring him down. Let's not too much time.
Really a nicely
Try to
thrown
bring
ball.
in
It's
some
good
pressure
enough for
from
the receiver to run by
corner,
under.
but just not enough guys rushing. Gotta get out of our formation.
change in the play here prior to the snap.
Rose in motion.
Rose
Gonna get the
gets
ball.
carry.
He's gonna get a first down round to North Carolina, driving right down the field here to start the third quarter.
Setting up blockers. The running back's got another screen.
Successful screen play there for the Tar-Heels. They keep picking up first downs. All the way down inside the red zone now. Come on, defense, step up. It's not too late to step up here. Just keep an eye on the end zone. Keep an eye on the end zone. Holland looking to throw. Burton right on and makes a tackle immediately. No success on the screen pass there for the
And they
Tar-Heels.
back up 3 yards on that play.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
From the 21-yard line. Second down.
2nd and 14 now. Come on. Gonna hand it off.
Option.
Gonna bring
Run
him
right for a
down.
nice gain.
3rd and 9 now. Moses. Pick up a few, but here we go.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Obviously, a massive play coming up right now.
And he might change the play here before the snap.
Fumble!
Quarterback, and now the ball is moved.
Right there with the Tar-Heel.
Close one there. Maybe the ball
Play
carrier
was
will
not
try a
set
little
up
harder
well
to
at
secure
all
the
for
ball
North
next
Carolina.
time.
Ricky Holland loses the ball after the big hit from Harris. Tar-Heel right there to pick it up. And they maintain possession. They will salvage an opportunity to kick a field goal. Assume that will be their decision here. 4th and
They'll line it up for the
13.
field goal.
Looking to make it a 7-point game.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. Kicks up, and they tack out.
There it is, 17 to 10 now. So North Carolina driving right down the field. Defense able to step it up in the end, though, keeping him out of the end zone.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 18-yard line.
He's just not set up. He's trying to attempted that. Have not been having much success in terms of kick returns lately.
The offense will take over at the 18-yard
We've
line.
given them too much space defensively.
Wake
1st and 10 now.
Up 7 points.
Got it to Fields along this sideline. He's got room. Huge play.
He's tackled at about the 41.
Let's go. How about that for a response right away?
This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any
First
trouble
play of
with
the
his zone,
drive,
does he?
getting
He
it
recognized
to
the
Eric
receiver
Fields
was
on the
behind the
sideline.
coverage,
He's
and he
got
found him with
a
the perfect
bunch of
strike.
room to
Just
run.
nice passing for a first down.
Now
To
it's
the
1st and 10 after
41
the
of
big
North
pass
Carolina.
play. Hands it off under the leg.
Oh.
He makes it to the 38-yard line. Dodds gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the
It's the
38-yard
play
line.
action. Come on. Come on, block it.
He's under pressure.
Gonna get rid of that one from it out of bounds.
I just think this
3rd and
quarterback's done
7
a
now.
much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions, especially when the defense starts to get pressure. You've got to either get
Need a
rid of that
first down, have a shot
football
at
or
points.
check it down or take off and run.
Possibly 4 down territory for
3rd
this
down
part
now.
of the
They need to
field.
get it down to the 31.
Come on. By Rick to Wood. He hangs on.
Taken down at about the
That's why make
25-yard
another
line.
big play for us. Another big 3rd down conversion.
from the 25-yard line. It's first down. Wake Forest is up a score.
We're actually getting there. We're going to Wallace.
Gains about a yard with a short
Not
completion.
much available.
From the 24-yard line, it's second down.
To go to Dodd on the...
They'll drop it for a loss.
That was just smashed out, helmet to chin football by the defensive line there. They dominated the point of attack.
Credit the Tar Heel defense. 3rd and 12 coming up now. We're going to get ourselves a nice completion if we want to move the chains here. Oh! Dangerous moment there. Trying to get to Calhoun, defender step back. No one to run out to the catch. Fortunately, we were able to get away with it. Able to get a few more yards here.
So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board.
For Walker.
Wake Forest is hoping to make this a 2-score game.
Landon Walker, nail it. Let's go.
And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Let's go.
This kid is just a solid kicker.
2010.
Landon Walker has been solid for us this season. It's not been perfect, but it's been solid. That's a big field goal to make this a 2-possession game once again. Big drive in response is now 20-10.
Walker is lined up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 25.
Nice
Got
play.
to before he can get back to the line.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Appears that he's changing things up here before the snap. Holland back to throw. He lets
Going
it
deep.
fly.
Oh, we got it.
Catch there as they knock him out of bounds.
What a huge completion and a huge gain there for the Tar Heels. Ricky Holland, senior quarterback, throwing a deep one up here. Willie Moses able to hang on along the sideline, clearly inbound. Big pickup for the
They'll
Tar
spread the
Heels.
field with 5 wide.
1st and 10 now in our territory up to our 37-yard line.
He's back to pass here on 1st down.
Oh, jeez.
Knock him out at the 9-yard line.
Allowing way too much on that one. Another quick look at it. Getting the completion of the curl route. Defender trying to come in, taking a risk. Not able to get the play made. And just finding space. Fortunately able to chase him down eventually. Big game. 1st and goal now for the Tar Heels. Defense gonna need to do something special here.
He drops back.
Oh, catching it too
Pass over the
close.
field.
Nowhere to go there. Keep him out of the end zone once again. That's our goal here for sure. No touchdowns. Field goal is okay. No touchdowns. Go to run it to Moses. No from the great defense on that one.
Really good job by the big guys up front to use their size and
3rd
speed.
goal for the Tar Heels.
Hit the runner in the backfield.
It's 3rd and goal from the 10. They'll probably look to the air here.
Come on.
He's looking to pass.
No.
Touchdown. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
It was a tick.
He's not able to get enough pressure.
Right on target.
Got 4, which I got more in retrospect. Yeah, we brought 4 guys. Good blocking from the Tar Heels. Give Ricky Holland a lot of time. And I was able to make that cut, find some space. Tried to get a hit on him, hopefully knock the ball out, but it does not work. Touchdown, Tar Heels, Anthony Hackett with an 11-yard reception. Now here's the extra point attempt to make it a 3-point game. It is 20-17 now. What a barn burner we got in the ACC Championship Game. 2 rivals playing like they hate each other.
Looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Both hoping to realize a dream and become ACC champions in this one. Only one team will.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The defense held them to 3 on their last possession. Pitching a shutout.
Tight ball
on this
game,
drive
you gotta
would
be
even better.
precise.
Wake Forest is up by 3.
Does a little pass up the middle, about 3 yards.
So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it and they attacked. Quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
From their own 28-yard line. Second down.
Dodds has got some room there. Nice cut. Found space. First down. Strong looking run there from Bryson Dodds.
First and 10. Ball on the
Just
39-yard
10, just
line.
shy of the 40. Myrick to Childress. Come on!
It's picked up.
Murphy's got it of North Carolina. Myrick once again a big hit and receiving a touchdown there perhaps. Him with Fields chasing him down, but a huge play for this North Carolina defense.
Determined to get the ball there, and he did.
Childress making the cut, doing a good job. A big hit. Ball popping out. Tar Heels with the recovery. Space closing, able to get the throw off to Childress. Ball coming free there. Looked like he may have been able to take it to the house. Eric Fields chased him down a bit. Myrick, of course, being there to finish him off. Second tackle of the game for Myrick. Not a good stat to have for a quarterback. Tar Heels get a big turnover. They take over with the chance to tie things up or take the lead. Great field position for North Carolina. Defense got to step up big time here. Option here. Great play by Ronald Burton. A little bit banged up, toughing it out here. Reading the option very, very well. No gain for North Carolina. Second and 10 now.
Back to pass. Throws this one out to the right.
Oh, completion made.
The 10-yard line.
Perfect throw by Ricky Holland, right on the money. Just finding some space, throwing it out there perfectly.
Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Does not say first and goal, but it is just about. We're at 10-yard line here.
They'll throw on first down.
Rose, touchdown, North Carolina, they take the lead.
And for Holland, that's another touchdown pass. His third.
He's been letting it fly today, and his receivers are making plays. That is a great touchdown.
Carolina holds a field goal lead. He splits the
4-point lead for the Chargers.
I think
In
the
the third
defense
quarter.
jumped the gun a little bit on that play. Walsh gets set to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Kick into the end zone.
And it goes in.
Kelly catches it,
Down for a
takes a
touchback.
knee. Trailing by 4 here late in the third quarter. Come on. How will we
They'll
respond?
go
How will
toward
we
the
respond?
25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Throw it in to Airfield!
At the point.
What a huge play!
At about the 31.
Let's go!
That's another catch.
How about that for a
About
response?
100 yards for the game.
If you can get open and hold on to the pass,
Beautiful
chances are you're
pass.
going to have a good game. And that's exactly what this guy's been able to do today.
Floating it up to a massive play. North Carolina with all the momentum right now, just finding some space, throwing that one right on the money to Airfield. Running away, getting as much yardage as he can.
And the big pickup through the air has made it first
Just
and
shy
10.
of the 30-yard line. Last play of the third quarter here. Grayson Dodds, strong run, first
Away from the
down.
20-yard line.
Let's go, come on. We knew this was going to be a battle to the finish. That's looks like what we're gonna get here. What a barn burner. As we head into the fourth. North Carolina leading, but we're threatening.
A great game so far, and it looks like it'll be decided in the fourth. North Carolina is up by 4.
Let's go. Let's go. First and 10 now. Off the 20-yard line. Trailing by 4 here in the ACC Championship. To Cookie Wallace, he's open up the middle. Touchdown.
And now they're winning this ball game.
A breakdown in coverage for the Tar Heels. Cookie Wallace cut inside and was open up the middle. No problem there. What a start here. First play of the fourth quarter. Cookie Wallace gives us the lead. So here's the extra point to make it a
So the
3-point
kicker
game.
will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this
Walker
extra.
money there.
And he hits the PAT. So a short 3-play, 75-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Boy, this offense is explosive.
Back
Seems
and
like
forth
every
here.
single time they have the football, a couple plays later, they're in the end zone.
It's all North Carolina
And this is just a
ACC
booming
title
kick.
game. Moses will take
Going
him in
down
the
to
end
the
zone.
for a
Touchback for the
touchback.
Tar
The finish
Heels.
line's in sight. Let's see who wants this one more.
Sometimes late in a game like this, we get so focused on the offense and whether or not the offense can get in field goal range, maybe have a shot to win it with a touchdown, that I think sometimes we overlook the defense. And I think the worst thing you can do defensively right now is be passive. It's sit back and almost a prevent defense. If you play a prevent defense and sit back, it makes it very easy on the offensive line.
Watson along the sideline, first down, a bit more.
Maintain your aggressiveness as a
Strong start for the Tar
late in the
Heels.
game with the lead. I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
They're calling an audible.
Watson in motion.
Burton all over it.
And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
Ron Burton all over that.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed the linebacker to roam free and make the tackle in the backfield.
From their own 36-yard line. Second down.
Oh, to Vincent, completion and first down
Around the
target.
49-yard line. He might be playing a cat and mouse game here with the defense.
Up to Moses. Oh, he may
Got
go.
a hold. He's into the open field.
Lasar will save a touchdown. Really Moses broke through there. Huge game for North
They are
Carolina.
stringing together a nice little...
Oh my goodness. Able to find a way through there. An effort to keep him out of the end zone.
If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
We have a lot of work to do to take care of that first and goal now for the Tar Heels.
And it looks like they're going to change it up here. Quick throw.
Pitch made. Lucas will make the tackle.
Looks like he might audible out of that play. Moses. Yes,
Porter and Cody, great work making the tackle. Third and goal.
trying to confuse the defense here with the audible.
He'll run it.
Here's the give.
Porter's gonna make the
And
tackle.
about the 7-yard line.
Big stop defensively. North Carolina will have to bring up the field goal unit to look to tie this one up.
So it's fourth down. They'll line up for the field
We know
goal,
this
but
enough
this
from
is
there
nothing
for-
more than a chip shot. He gets it up. And it's
27-27, fourth
We
quarter.
are all tied up. Yeah, that was a clutch field goal without a doubt. Everyone's all lined up and ready.
He was a little banged up, but he'll be
He
fine.
really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 29-yard line.
Able to fight forward, get a few extra yards.
The fireworks today.
At the very least, they've got to get into field goal range. Once they've done that, they can think about taking a few shots into the end zone.
We might have overtime in the back of our mind, but down on the field, that hasn't occurred to anyone. They want to end this thing in regulation.
Alright, to Goolsby.
Fires that quickly to the tailback.
It's
And
5-yard
he's tackled
pickup.
around the 34-yard line.
This is smart, efficient play calling. You don't need to make the highlight reel on each play.
From their own 34-yard line, it's second down.
Play action to Fields. First down.
And he's taken down at the 39. Fields picks up around 5 yards with that catch, and that'll keep the chain gang moving.
And that's just great execution on that short
Listen up
pass
there to
play.
Eric Fields. First and
down, 10
10.
yards to go. Ball on their own 39.
Try halfback draw here. Come on, get some blocking.
Dodds takes it up the middle.
3 yards
He
on the
makes it to the
ground.
42-yard line. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw
Mason
play.
Dodds.
From their own 42-yard
Season really
line.
coming down to the
It's
wire
second
here.
down.
Fourth quarter all tied up. Alright, gonna get it to Calhoun. He makes the catch. It's not gonna be quite enough for a first down.
Calhoun
Third
gains
and
6
one
yards
coming
with a
up.
short completion. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Try to get on the ground here. Come on. To the outside. He's got enough in the end. Yes.
Hits the 49. Now they stuck with a run, and it pays off for them.
You know what, Brad? So important on third down to rely on the offensive line to get a good selection. That's what they did there to pick up the first down.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Burnham's a post pattern before. I don't know. Take a look, see if we can get. No! No!
And he hits it hard, the 39-yard line.
Man, as an offensive lineman, this is the worst thing that you want to see. Your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job at taking care of it.
Goes down. Great job hanging on to the football. But it is a big loss.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Ton of work to do here. 2nd and 22 is the current situation.
And he might change the play here before the snap.
Floating it out to Wallace. No. Not even Cookie Wallace a chance at it. Not able to get a completion there. Lost on the coverage. 3rd and 22. North Carolina's offense has been good. We don't want to have to give them the ball back. But we're going to get 22 yards. We need a
And
huge
now they're
play.
faced with another 3rd and
Obviously,
long as they try
don't want to
convert
turn over
the
either.
possessions
Make it
again.
even easier
Just
for them.
under 3 to go in regulation.
Help us. Myrick to Fields. 1st down. Josh. 3rd and 22.
Let's give this quarterback
We
a
convert.
line. He recognized the man coverage.
Then Myrick floating it there perfectly to Harry Fields, making it in traffic. Just enough for a huge 3rd and very long conversion. 3rd and 22 here. Fields has got some room. Throwing this thing right where it needs to be, and he holds on. What a play. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
How clutch was that? Trying to go on the ground here. Bryson Dodds is going to get about 7 strong on
After
there.
a nice pickup. Dodds gets 7 yards on the play. They need about 3 yards to get the 1st here on 2nd down.
Gonna look to run again here. Bryson Dodds 1st down on the ground. Let's go.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25.
Back draw to Bryson Dodds 1st
Makes
down.
it to the 14. He's at 100 yards rushing for the day.
We've seen this guy dominate over the course of today's game, and this drive is
Nice
pretty much
room
the
there.
story. I mean, this offense is just steamrolling right down the field.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 14. Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. He
He's
fights
being
forward to
wrong.
about the 13. From the 13-yard line. 2nd down.
Oh, some clock run out here. North Carolina saving all their timeouts.
And
We're
this
gonna
will be
take one.
delay a game penalty. No, wait a minute. Nope. They called timeout.
ACC Championship on the line here.
And this is the 13th play of this drive.
No!
Can't get away from the pressure.
So the quarterback, I think, could have done a better job with the pre-snap read to be able to see and recognize the blitz. That way, he could have communicated and maybe adjusted the protection up front. That time,
Maybe
this
too complex
communication by the
play
offensive
call.
lineman against the blitz freed up the defensive line to get the pressure on the
Chargers
quarterback.
still saving all their timeouts. It's 20-yard line here. Be smart with the football.
Well, they'll line it up again on third
So,
down.
come
2
on.
for 2 so far on this drive. Under a minute left.
My Richard Childress touchdown!
Touchdown. Oh, a huge touchdown there, Irving.
Yes! Oh my goodness, what a play! Could that be the ACC Championship winner? Let's go! Yes! And you can tell how much it means to him. What a play there. Once again, on 3rd and long, just inside the 20-yard line here. See the defensive back there, safety, cutting in a bit to the left, looking at the receiver just for a moment. That gives enough room. The middle to Childress, and he makes the catch. He holds on to it. It is a touchdown. 25 seconds left in this one. Walker
And he adds the extra point.
gets the extra point. Not much time remaining for the target. They decided to keep 3 timeouts. They do have all 3 timeouts for themselves here, but
And
take care of business on this kickoff. Let's go.
Probably won't let this return man feel the ball. He got all of that one.
Moses will take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
We're 25 seconds away from an ACC championship. Can our defense hang on?
Even in a game this close, I think it's going to take something very unexpected to change the outcome. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. Holland to the air on first down.
Throw, catch made. We're gonna bring him down.
It took a long time. 8-yard gains in the end result. We're down to just 16 seconds left.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go.
We want to run it here to Moses.
To the tailback.
He's got a nice run up to the 50-yard line. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
Let's go, defense. Come on. Come on, hang on
From
here.
their own 49-yard line.
It's
First
explosive
down.
Tar Heel.
Offense needs to go 50 yards here. They want to run it again.
Takes the ball inside.
He may go. Ronald Burton chases him down.
Down around the 15-yard line.
Oh my gosh.
Will take their final
Just
timeout.
2 seconds left after the Tar Heels nearly took it the whole way on the ground. Willie Moses cutting through, breaking a tackle. Looked for a second like he was going to get free. Ronald Burton able to chase him down and prevent the touchdown. That is a huge game for the Tar Heels. They're going to have a shot out of here. Just 2 seconds left in this game.
First and 10 following that big run. The defense burns a timeout here in an attempt to stall this no-huddle attack.
This is it. Come on. Come on. Just swat it down. Just knock this thing down. Let's go.
Back to pass.
Oh! He dropped it!
Intercepted.
Cody's got it! We win! Oh, they had a chance there. They absolutely had a chance, but they're not going to get it. Ricky Holland had a man. He dropped it. He was going to have to turn it upfield and get about another yard or two. Tried to run before he caught it. And that's how this one's going to end.
This one, 34-27, Wake Forest.
Wake Forest wins a thrilling ACC championship, 34-27.
Let's get Kirk Herbstreit's final thoughts on this one. Herbie, what do you got for us?
Well, this one really could have gone either way. North Carolina played a good game out there, but they needed to make one or two more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
And for winning today's player of the game, EA Sports will make a $10,000 donation in his name to the school's General Scholarship Fund. For Wake Forest, they'll notch their 11th win in what has been an excellent season. And for the Tar Heels, the loss today puts them at 11-2 for the season. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 13. We want to thank you for being with us. For my partners, Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, and EA Sports, Brad Nessler saying goodbye.
The dream comes true for the Deacons in a wild one here in an all-North Carolina ACC Championship game. What a thriller coming down to the very final play. Oh my gosh, what a game that was. Definitely going to be an instant classic. Possibly the best ACC championship game of all time. Wow. We have done it. Wake Forest Deacons win their third all-time conference championship. They do so defeating rival North Carolina, the Tar Heels. Had such a promising season. They end up losing their second heartbreaker to an in-state rival, falling short in the ACC Championship game. Here's one last look at that final play. He's got a man right here, wide open. He makes an accurate throw. That's a touchdown. Puts too much touch under it. A firm throw would do it for sure. With too much touch under it, he still can make this catch and get into the end zone. But it is dropped. Rose, unable to make the catch. Cody's able to actually make the catch, get an interception. And that's how it's going to end here. It's again the final play of the ACC Championship game. Wow, what a barn burner that was. Look at the final team stats, very, very even. 20-19 first down advantage, 402 to 396 in terms of total offense, 71% on third down. That was a huge factor for us compared to 50% for North Carolina. North Carolina was also 0 for 1 on fourth. Turnovers 4 to 2. Turnovers did play a big part in this game. Just a ton of huge plays here that could have completely changed the outcome in this one. We had a big time of possession advantage as well. long drives for Thad Myrick. What a performance from him. 23 of 32, 308 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT, but again, that interception got the ball back right away for us, forcing a fumble against the guy who intercepted him. What a performance from the senior quarterback, and what a performance from the senior halfback, Bryson Dawes, 108 yards on 23 attempts, got a touchdown for himself here in the ACC title game. Eric Fields, 6 catches, 159 yards. Lester Wood, great game from him. He had a touchdown, same with Cookie Wallace and Joseph Childress. Joseph Childress with the game winner. The end here. Ronald Burton, great performance from him, gutsy performance. Jackson Cody able to get the interception on the final play. Adrian Lucas had 2. What a win. Landon Walker 2 for 2 in field goals, 4 for 4 extra points. Doing his job quite nicely. Ricky Holland 23 of 28, 278 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Heartbreaker for the senior. Devastating loss for these Tar Heels. Willie Moses 109 yards on 13 attempts. He was the leading rusher by a long shot. Chris Watson, the freshman, 6 catches, 62 yards. Willie Moses had 5. Trey Rose had a touchdown, 3 catches, but it is his drop that he's going to be remembering. Daniels had a touchdown, same with Hackett. Murphy and Vilma, and Powell leading tacklers for North Carolina. Vilma with the INT. Unable to hold on to the ball though. Dan Walsh was 2 for 2 in field goals, did his job on extra points. No punts from the Tar Heels this entire game. Absolute back and forth, thrilling game. This one will go down in history. 7-7 after 1, strong second quarter, exciting second quarter. 10-point lead at halftime. Exchange field goals. The Tar Heels scored 2 touchdowns to take the lead heading into the 4th. First play of the 4th quarter, we get the lead. Tar Heels tie it up. Just thrilling all the way to the very end here. What a game it was. What a win. Wake Forest Demon Deacons for the 3rd time in program history. We are conference champions. We win the ACC title. What a win. Let's go, Deeks. We'll be going to the Orange Bowl.